What started off as news leaking out or rumors circulating that I don't know if they've been confirmed by Ford yet or not, but it's been confirmed by Unifor that the global engine will not be built in Windsor. We share in that disappointment for a number of reasons. First, it was our hope, together with the federal government, provincial government, Unifor, that with all the parties at the table, that we would be able to structure the elements of a framework of a transaction that would be and that would lead to, that would be attractive, and that would lead to Ford choosing Windsor as the global engine facility, and to bring the 1,000 jobs with it. Obviously, from our city's perspective, this is devastating news because those 1,000 jobs not only are good paying jobs, but those are significant jobs, and certainly held a significant level of promise for the future of the plant. I'm trying to keep politics out of it, but you guys want to bring politics into it, I'll bring politics into it. I heard of John Milson's newser today, and it's no secret that Labour is endorsing John Milson. So if these guys want to play, if they want to play games, and they want to sit here and try to cast a different light on the discussions, I'll let them do that. My focus is on the city, on this community. I don't need people to call me, nor am I waiting by the phone for people to tell me to go fight for this city. I've made a career, and I've established a career in fighting for this city and recognizing what's important. So not only was I involved, the City of Windsor put a package together that was presented as part of these discussions with the federal and provincial government. And the city put financial dollars and incentives on the table. And the city, through me, not through a proxy, not through a third party, but through me, was working directly with Ford, with the Premier's office, with the Minister's office, and with the all appropriate officials, and with the Windsor Economic Development Corporation. All right? So unlike Mr. Milson, who made claims that he called the Premier's office and he did all this, I can tell you, I was on the phone with the Premier's office. And just because he said he made calls doesn't mean he got them on the phone. So if they want to make this an election issue, I'll happily make this an election issue. But don't go out there and question my resolve and my passion, what we've done for this city in terms of this deal. We were there.
But when was in the city on the weekend, and did you have an opportunity to talk to her about this? And
guys, we've been, and I'm going to go back. If you're buying into this argument that was announced today, that this decision was made last week, it wasn't. And I can tell you there were a number of conversations, and there was an important call that took place earlier this week, and there are a lot of moving parts at the provincial federal level, and the one thing I will demonstrate to you and show you and point to in support of that is Jerry Diaz's statement. If you read Unifor's statement and you read what Unifor said in their statement, and you've read many statements from Unifor in the past, this is not a statement slamming the provincial or federal government. This is not a statement slamming Ford. And the reason it's not is because, like I'm sharing with you, we have been part of the process, and we understand and have a deep knowledge of how and what took place this week. And at the end of the day, I'll let the province and Ford speak to the discussions between themselves. But having said that, you read Jerry Diaz's statements, there is no finger pointing in Unifor's statement. And I hope you all see that. There is no finger pointing whatsoever. And the reason that there is no finger pointing is because all three levels and Labour through Uniform did everything they could to land this investment in Windsor, in Ontario, and in Canada.